Something's brewing behind the scenes at Newcastle United, and it could have a massive impact on the team's performance as we head into the final stretch of the Premier League season. And no, we're not talking about a tactical tweak or a new signing on the horizon. The atmosphere within the club has shifted. Player behavior has changed, and it's all tied to an absence that weighs heavier than any player missing on match day. What's happening at St James Park goes deeper than what meets the eye. Before we dive into the full story that's got Newcastle fans feeling uneasy, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. We're always keeping a close eye on the club's backstage movements, so you're always in the loop. By subscribing, you're not only helping the channel grow, you're making sure you never miss breaking news like this. It's free, and it genuinely means the world to us to keep bringing top-quality content your way. Newcastle United are entering a decisive stage of the season. After an emphatic 4-1 victory over Manchester United, the Magpies have once again positioned themselves as strong contenders for a Champions League spot. The team looks fired up, confident, and ready to make history. But while the league table catches everyone's eye, there's a silent concern brewing within the club, an important absence that could disrupt the team's momentum in these crucial final fixtures. Manager Eddie Howe, the mastermind behind Newcastle's rise in recent years, was not on the touchline during the match against Crystal Palace. The reason: pneumonia diagnosis has temporarily sidelined him. The news came as a shock to the supporters, and more than that, it raised serious questions about how the team would fare without its strategic leader guiding them from the dugout. And here's the most worrying part. Newcastle have already admitted that Eddie Howe might not return this season. The club has confirmed that in addition to missing the Palace match, he'll also be absent for the upcoming trip to face Aston Villa. According to a news, Howe's recovery is being handled with utmost caution, which means there's no guarantee he'll be back before the current campaign comes to a close. If you've followed Eddie Howe's journey at Newcastle, you'll know the kind of impact he's had since taking over from Steve Bruce. He breathed new life into the squad, brought the club back to the top end of the Premier League, and most importantly, ended the long wait for silverware by winning the Carabao Cup, Newcastle's first major trophy since 1969. Even a temporary absence carries huge emotional and tactical weight for this group of players. For now, assistant manager Jason Tindall is in charge, and he was the one who led the team during that dominant performance against Manchester United. And to be fair, he managed to maintain the team's identity and performance levels, showing that the squad trusts his leadership. But the question remains, can this consistency last? More importantly, can Newcastle pick up back-to-back wins without Howe directing things from the touchline? That's where the fans come in. With a real shot at securing third place, support from the stands and on social media can be the driving force this team needs to stay focused. And if you want to stay updated with every twist and turn in this story, and always be the first to know what's happening at Newcastle, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're living through a historic moment, and you deserve to be part of it with us. The club's management, fully aware of the seriousness of the situation, have no plans to rush Howe back. His full recovery is the absolute priority, and that says a lot about the respect and value he's earned within the club. In fact, even while away from the dugout, Howe has already begun planning for next season, reportedly pushing for the signing of a new goalkeeper. It shows that he's still deeply connected to the project and determined to build an even stronger future for the Magpies. Meanwhile, the squad remains focused on the pitch, aiming to keep their strong form and cement their place in the top four. Howe's absence is definitely felt, but it's also acting as a motivator. The players want to prove they can honor the manager's work, even without his presence. They want to show they're strong, united, and resilient. And if they keep playing like this, who knows, they might just finish the season with that Champions League spot secured. And welcome Eddie Howe back to St James Park with a standing ovation. So, what do you reckon? Tune Army. Can Newcastle keep up the good form without Eddie Howe until the end of the season? Drop your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your fellow Magpie supporters. And of course, don't leave without subscribing to the channel. With your support, we'll keep bringing you everything that happens at your beloved club. See you in the next one, and here's hoping for another massive win for the lads.